Hey, third grade art friends, it's Mrs. Herbay. So we're going to ease into our next project, and we're going to be doing, I mentioned to you, a printmaking lesson. In your packet of art supplies that I sent you, there should be a rectangular piece of styrofoam, and then there should also be another piece of copy paper that's the same size as it, paper clip to it. We're not going to use that today, but I just wanted to give you an idea of, we're going to end up imprinting a drawing of leaves into the styrofoam, which is then going to allow us to print the leaves, which is going to be super fun. So that's just kind of a little sneak peek of what's ahead. Now, my instructions for you today were to go outside, collect some leaves if you have them, and then we're going to draw them from observation. Mrs. Herbay has, I'm going to grab them. I have some leaves at school over the years that I have laminated, I've dried and laminated. So this is a leaf that I collected in years past. If you notice, it's got all these fun edges and you can really see the veins of the leaf. Now, maybe your yard has no trees or you don't really have access to leaves. No worries. I also have this leaf worksheet for you that you can, you don't even have to print it out. You could bring it up onto your screen and you could look at it and you could choose from the worksheet. You could choose to draw one of the leaves here from observation as well. So it's totally up to you. Now, drawing it from observation, what does that mean? I know we've talked about it a little bit in years past, but just to give you guys a review, drawing from observation means that we are really studying the object that we're drawing, and we're going very, very slowly. So we're looking at our paper and we're looking at the object and we're going back and forth very, very slowly. When we do observational drawing, a lot of times too, the drawing that is finished will not look like the actual leaf. It may look a little bit off, and that's because it takes time to train our eye to draw what we actually see. So what I would encourage you to do is just grab your sketchbook and have a little bit of fun with it this week. So if I was drawing this leaf, for example, I would say, okay, where am I going to start? So I'm going to start down here by the stem, and I'm just going to draw a line, and that's the line where the stem. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to continue to draw around the outer portion of the leaf. So as I go, I'm kind of looking, my finger's kind of going where my eye is, and I'm seeing about how far up to go. And then that looks about that as far as it is. And then so, oh, now the line goes back just a little bit, and then it starts to curve this way. Then it curves back this way and goes up, and then it's diagonal coming back. And if I notice, this curve comes back sort of to the same spot as there. So when I get to there, I know, oh, it's time to start my diagonal track up here. And it's a little bit longer than this first point here. Then I'm coming around, coming up, going down. And again, this one is kind of in line with that one. So this is where I've gotten so far, all right? And I'm just taking my time. So, and maybe your hand's tired, so just take a little rest. And then, all right, now I'm going to pick back up where I left off, which is right here. So now this line is going to go out diagonally. Now you know why we practice drawing all kinds of lines all the time, because lines are what really helps us to draw things. And then I'm curving around. And I'm curving back down. Now I'm all working my way up here. Now I'm almost reached. Do you see how slowly I'm going? I'm going very, very slowly. And let's stop for a second. So how'd I do? Not too bad. So there's that side of it. Now, yours may not look, when you practice, yours may not be exactly as how the leaf looks, right? And I wouldn't worry about it because it's just practice. And then now I'm going to start down the other side. So I will just do the same thing where I'm going to, here's my line, and I'm looking, and then I'm coming down, and then it curves out a little bit, and then I'm working my way down, and then I'm going out. Now I'm here. Working my way down. Kind of gets a little funny in there and back to the beginning. Now you'll see, is this exactly like this leaf? Nope. Maybe got a little wonky over there, but that's okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the veins of the leaf, and then I'm going to also draw the veins. And drawing the veins is important because when we do some printmaking for when we draw the leaves and we print them, they will look more interesting if they have more details. So I'm just going ahead and then I'm drawing the different veins that I see. So that is your assignment this week, is either to find some leaves to practice drawing in your sketchbook or use this worksheet and practice drawing some of the different leaves on this worksheet. All right. If you have any questions, stop in and I will look forward to seeing you guys on Friday.